Congress chief Mallikarjun Kharge today snubbed party leader Shashi Tharoor over his praise for Prime Minister Narendra Modi, saying Tharoor was in Congress working committee because of his English and that for some, Modi comes first. And hours later, the Thiruvananthapuram MP put out a tweet on X that was widely seen as a reply to the party president. He said, "Don't ask permission to fly, the wings are yours and the sky belongs to no one." The message was with a bird's photograph right here. Don't ask permission to fly, the wings are yours. That's what Dr. Shashi Tharoor said. And the sky belongs to no one. How should this be seen? But first up, let's listen in to what the reactions have been on this story so far.
मैं तो अंग्रेजी मेरे को पढ़ने बड़ा नहीं आता, उनकी लैंग्वेज बहुत अच्छी है, उसीलिए तो हम पार्टी में उनको वर्किंग कमेटी मेंबर बनाया है। तो लेकिन मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि पूरे लोग, अपोजिशन के पूरे लोग मिलके हमने कहा कि देश की आर्मी के साथ हैं, जो हमारा आर्मी लड़ रहा है उसके साथ हैं। तो इसीलिए पहला आवाज मैंने उठाया गुलबर्गे के पत्रकार परिषद में। हम बोले कि देश बड़ा है सबसे, देश के लिए हम सभी लोग मिलके काम करेंगे, पार्टी बाद देश फर्स्ट हमने कहा। वो अब चंद लोग ऐसा कहते हैं मोदी फर्स्ट देश बाद, तो अब हम क्या करें उसको।
Remember, this hasn't come to this state or stage all of a sudden. It has been brewing for weeks and months now. In February, Dr. Shashi Tharoor praised Prime Minister Modi during his US visit. Many saw that as more of a former diplomat's opinion on Prime Minister Modi, and it should not have been seen in any other way. That's what Dr. Shashi Tharoor had indicated then. Then came his podcast where he said that if Congress doesn't need him, he has options. What options was he indicating? He did not really elaborate on that. Then came Prime Minister's jibe at the Congress. And he also said, the Prime Minister said, remember, at Kerala port inauguration, that Tharoor's presence will give many sleepless nights. It did set a cat among the pigeons. Operation Sindoor. Then what happened? Prime Minister picked Dr. Tharoor for the global team. Multiple teams were sent in various parts of the world, but Dr. Shashi Tharoor was leading the most important one, which traveled to United States. Congress then had objected. Congress did not name Dr. Tharoor, but government picked him was the point. Then we saw Prime Minister's move being praised by Dr. Shashi Tharoor, where Congress said that he has almost become a super spokesperson of the BJP. The most latest one was his article in The Hindu, where he lauded Prime Minister's leadership, which was tweeted by Prime Minister's office official handle. Today, Mallikarjun Kharge actually said that, you heard from him just a few seconds ago, where he said that he was in Congress Working Committee only because of his language. And then came a response from Dr. Shashi Tharoor, where he put out that image of a bird. Last week, Dr. Shashi Tharoor gave only one interview. He had spoken to NDTV, and I had asked him that question as to how he will define his equation with the Congress party. Let's listen in to what he said, and then I bring in the guests. Political observers say that you and your party are drifting apart. You also spoke about difference of opinion today. How will you define the relationship with the Congress today? Your relationship with the Congress party today?
Listen, I'm very much somebody who has stayed in the Congress party and loyal to it for the last 16 years. Many of my own colleagues and party workers know that the very close bonds we have. In fact, the question came up in the context of a Malayalam question about the by-election taking place in the place called Nilambur in Kerala. And I said that I wish the Congress candidate well. I wish him all success. He is a friend of mine. In fact, I think that as far as I'm concerned, there is no doubt that the hard work of the Congress workers deserves the reward of victory. And that as far as I'm concerned, the fact that the Congress, as an institution, the Congress's values and the role of its workers, these are all things I hold very close to my heart. That if there are any differences of opinion, it has only been with some elements of the leadership. I don't want to go on beyond that because this is hardly the time to be discussing such matters. I said if there are any differences, they can be discussed behind closed doors between the people concerned, and that's precisely where I wish to leave it. I have absolutely no desire to discuss internal politics at this time, and particularly in the context of the questions that you've been asking.